Alrighty. Howdy neighbors and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. Last time, we got to catch up with Tabitha, and we even met the mayor, who was a dog. Anyway, we continue. Go after them. Oh my god, it's right. What happened to your pullover, dude? Where's Elena? You would imagine how scary this has been for her. She seems to be in high spirits right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain medication. So I'm not sure how she's gonna feel when that wears off. And it was like the whole foot? Yeah, it was bad. She's alive. We'll both be able to move on from this. We'll just have to get through the tough parts first. Should have done more for her. No, you don't have to beat yourself over it. She's actually been talking about you all morning. She's really happy that you were able to help her and all her little friends. She keeps saying how much she wants to bake you a cake. Of course, we'll need a real kitchen for that, not just a hot plate. Sorry to cut our conversation short, but I better get going. I was supposed to come back to pick up a few things, but then the hospital called and said that they've got some big bus accident on the highway, and they need the beds, so I have to come pick her up. Even though our house is still haunted, and the only place she can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove her away in the first place. And Mary Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. She's a little overwhelmed. It's okay, Oscar, we're to help. We're here to help. Yeah, we're gonna get that ghost. We could always go ahead and do a ghost bust, or whatever we're calling it, while you're out. She'll be able to go right back to her old room as soon as she gets back. Probably a good idea, right? If only, but it doesn't come out during the day. So any busting attempts are gonna have to wait until nightfall. I'm still not even sure we can get rid of it at all. I'd like to see for myself that it's gone. I think I'd have to see for myself that it's gone. Managed to shook me a couple of times, and I can't handle any more surprises right now. I got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. I'm not calling the pastor. He gave me the heebies and the jeebies. Don't worry, Oscar. We'll fix this. Heck yeah, we will. Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm heading out. Should be dark by the time we get back, so we're supposed to see you all then. Oscar hurries off, keys jingling as he jogs out the door. Is it up to Reese's? I know it's Reese's, but my brain's like, Reese's? Maybe we'll get him to come ghost hunting with us. Oh no, you're not gonna try to get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. What if he even knows what happened last night? I won't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Gee, should we tell him? Oh no. Maybe we'll just play it by ear. Anyway, shall we? Time to go. Tabitha's not gonna want to go. Tabitha's not gonna want to go. I want to invite her, but she's not gonna want to go. Wait, no, she wants to be with Stella. Pause. Hold on. Because she wants to get back with Stella, and Stella's into ghost hunting, so maybe that's okay. I'm not gonna call the pastor. Tabitha. What if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Please don't. Oh my god, yes! Can you imagine how much fun it would be if she actually shows? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. Just haven't given her a chance. Maybe if she comes along tonight, you two will finally get along. No. I'm inviting her. Take a sighs as you shoot your cousin a text to invite her to this evening's ghost hunt. Alright, you invited her. Let's not get into it. If we're lucky, she'll be too busy and the mice even show. would say that, Neeks. If we're lucky, we'll have another opportunity to forge a bond of friendship between the two of you. So, about the mayor. You should vote for another dog next election. Oh, you didn't like Mayor Jimmy? What a shame. He always seems so mayoral. He feels like Scraps. He has a real can-do attitude. Jimmy has this weird aloofness. It's not like a dog to play fetch with, you know? I'm at the pastor. No matter of time before he tries to pull you aside for grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He won't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. Alright, his vibes are bad. I'd feel the same way. It's just something in the way he's always smiling. It's so creepy. Man is grinning all through all of my dad's funeral. I'll never forget that. Now I mean in that stigmatizing mental illness kind of way. There's just this little siren that goes off every time I see him that tells me to get away from him. It's exactly how I would describe it too. The whole town feels the same way. Now that I think about it, he must be pretty lonely. He cannot look for he could look for friends somewhere else. The pastor's curse. It was something odd when he came up to me. The way everyone dislikes him seems excessive, unnaturally excessive. I know this is a weird coming from me, but not everything in this town has to be spooky for supernatural reasons. Sometimes people just give off bad vibes. Agreed. We're allowed to dislike him, even though he hasn't done anything wrong. That we know of. We're gonna head to Reese's. Alright, shall we head out? The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. You know it's only early afternoon. It feels much later as the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Kelly yells at us? There's such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. There's just extra time you get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? It's too late, the door swings open. Is this Reese? Hey. Hi, Reese. Reese. Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. Must be Iris, right? Know a lot about you. So it's been relentless about making sure I got all the Iris updates. Are they here already? I knew you'd show up early, Stella. I knew you'd probably want to help me cook, too. What can I say? I make an excellent sous chef. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, too uncomfortably tidy, to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven, and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you wandered into a real estate showing. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the dinner rolls that shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner and you can leave my house and go about your business. I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You're not seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Reese raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen. I don't care what you get up to. Cool. We'll just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. You make your way toward the basement stairs. Oh, hell yeah. Yo, Reese, I love your art. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spent all his time confined in a studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, staring out at their creator. Your mom is so scary. She could be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, I'm still comfortable. You don't have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Haven't been cleaning much. Your art. Each piece exudes a sickening miasma. It's like you feel something squirming behind the paint. The brushstrokes acting as steel bars, trapping some anguished being within. Feel the emotions you put into these. They're writhing, just behind the paint, radiating pain and anguish. I know what you mean, I feel it too. When I'm working on them, it's like I'm channeling whatever is plaguing me into the paint. And when they're done, I feel like I've been emptied out, and all the vile things inside of me are sealed away in the canvas. That's why I make so many of them. Sometimes, when I return to a piece, it's almost like I'm offering an invitation for those feelings to slither back under my skin. There's some pieces I can't even look at. I hide them until I forget they exist. I'd rather not let those particular feelings back in. Sounds kind of like therapy. It seems healthy, probably. Yeah, my therapy. Sounds like it does you good. Being empty must be better than being full of bad thoughts, right? I think so. It works for me, at least. Your mom is scary. I feel like she used to be less scary, but maybe I was just oblivious as a teen. Speak for yourself. Oh, she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. But even if she is a little harsh, she means well. She's looking out for me. I know you're thinking you, but no. I guess that makes sense. She was just worried about you trying her best. She's got a heart. No! No! That makes sense. Probably just worried about you and doing her best. I'm sure it's not just that I did something wrong. She's never forgiven it. I won't hold it against me until the day I die. Actually, Kanika, I think she admires you. She says you have a good work ethic, and she has a lot of respect for people like that. Really, she said that. Whoa. I can imagine how mean she must be at the people she doesn't like. I think she's usually nicer to them. That's how you know you've really messed up. What about me? Did she say anything about me? Do you want to know? Well, when you say it like that, no. I will keep imagining us as very good friends. Why am I resaving? I don't need to do that. What are you sick with? Jesus, Iris. Coming right in with that one, huh? I have to talk about your illness, Reese. That's okay. I come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. You're so macabre. Make it sound like you were sentenced to death. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep down most food. My skin always itches, like there are worms crawling underneath it. I can live for a long time, or a short time, no one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. And every time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my warning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. But one day I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Dang, Reese. Maybe goth. but that's some real nihilistic shit. I'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. We're doing fine, really. Surely there must be something the doctors can do for you. Maybe just helping you deal with the symptoms. The doc upstairs has consulted with law specialists for a lot of medicines. Sure, some have been able to alleviate symptoms. They always come with their own fun side effects. It wound up being a question of picking which set of discomforts I wanted to deal with. I settled with constant nausea and vomiting and a persistent itch I can't scratch. It's manageable. As long as I can still paint, I don't care. And hey, it's not all bad. Some of it's just weird, like this. He just pulls the skin of his arm. It stretches unnaturally. Hyperelasticity. Kinda cool, right? Whoa. Does that not hurt? Nope, feels fine. Like I said, it gets itchy on the skin sometimes. But I won't know if it's the elasticity of the medicine or some other part of my condition. It's quite the movie collection you got there. Got any Rex? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shinoshi? Deathblood? I saw it for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Dang, I'd really be down for that. I'll have to head over to Oscar's after this. We promised we would ghostbust his place. Apparently he's been dealing with a bad haunting. I feel like we should really be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. I'll take a rain check on that movie, though. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for movie night this week. We're free tomorrow night. Same as for ours. I should probably work tomorrow, but I can close up early. Want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Oh wow. Do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. Yeah, it'd be great to have you along. It'd be so amazing, but I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Aww. Oh, Stella told you everything that's happened the past couple of days. Oh, she told me all about what you guys found out there. I wish I could see some of myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility toward the walls of the basement. You sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The doc hasn't given me a prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to. Nothing to apologize for. I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die has already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? Do you have any thoughts about the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me saying they look like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. Thanks, Waffle. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I was sketching them, actually. Too much to think. I pulled out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been looking around? Oh, that they've been looking around here, though. Oh no, but I like the company. Kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. I agree to disagree with you there. Those things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. You think town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point. But I guess that's answering a different question. Do you think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not. But it's not like I have a lot of perception on what it's like out there. There would be rioting on Main Street. And if Stella or Doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Doc Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I hope so. But the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. But what do you think of my cousin? She's always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally, if she wasn't like that toward everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. I guess just never took the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. I'll pass, thanks. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, the guy who followed Iris around being all ominous? Oh yeah, the slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look. For all our sakes. So you three go way back, huh? Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K through 12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks and were stuck with them through their whole school career. We're kids. Not that we were free from dealing with jerks. Like a certain Scarlet I could name. Okay, she was a little rougher at the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you. The way she used to look at me, you'd think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here. To be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though. Here's someone to pose for painting this week. What's so kind of you to offer? If you're okay with hanging out at weird hours, I'd love for you to come by and sit for me. It's been a long time since I've been able to draw anybody by myself. I'd really appreciate the company. Mrs. Mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs at the dinner table. Sure thing, Doc. Yes, ma'am. Make your way toward the sink. Or stop in your tracks by the pull of an odd door in the hallway. It's out of place. Like you've accidentally wandered into a different older house. But the more you look at it, the more you feel something radiating out from behind it, something dark and cold. This was before, in the dusty tunnels you so narrowly escaped from last night. An oppressive hum, a muted scream heard through the layers of rock, and to draw you toward it, you feel lightheaded. Compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Something wants you to find it. Oh, fuck! Open the door! Oh no! Open, 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 open. Step yourself out of it. Oh, I can't do that. Let's go back. We'll probably get in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble with scary doctor lady. You do your best to step yourself out of it. Turn to the bathroom and dutifully washing your hands before joining your companions at the table. This is a nice dinner. Dinner's already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Luis is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with sharp, fierce gaze. She sits opposite to you, at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun of the window behind her. Pills. He has a few tablets toward Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. It took too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. We have an excellent taste in brands. If you want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta, you know No thanks, Stella. I have the internet finding recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. No! Oh no. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. The mom had been poisoning her kid for 18 years. And table goes quiet. Oh yeah, I saw that one. What stuff? You think so? Dance returns. Seconds drown out like minutes. After his mom's staring down the table, he was making eye contact with anyone else. Small talk. Thank you for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. I don't usually have to cook for so many people. I'm glad it's enough for everyone. It reminds me of what it used to be like when these two would come over, hungry teenagers, eating me at house and home. I would have charged your parents for all the food you kids went through, honestly. It was like I was running a restaurant, not a doctor's office. We were selling Kanika-like as kids. We always get messy, like all kids. They always had those little projects, videos of crafts or animal rescues. Whatever it was that had captured their imaginations that week. Like I said, always get messy. Didn't we bring a dead squirrel into your house once? God, not the squirrel. I remember that squirrel. Did you think the dog could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12. I was very susceptible to what I saw in the media, and very sad about the squirrel. One of the things that keeps me up at night. I still feel guilty about bringing that thing into your house, Dr. Kelly. I'm glad I didn't make it a habit. How old do you know Tabitha? Not very. I'd known her a lot better if your family didn't seem to be so afraid of doctors. You can count on one hand the number of times she'd be in my office. No wonder everyone but that old Edwardian died so young. Hopefully your mother was better at taking you to the doctor's visits. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something genetic at play. And it's much better to catch these things early. Hey doctor, have you ever seen a dead body? What kind of question is that? I'm a doctor, of course I've seen a dead body. I've in fact seen many dead bodies. There's also the Scarlet Hollow coroner, so she's seen the dead body of everyone who's died of Scarlet Hollow, at least in the past few decades. I'm not a coroner, I'm a medical examiner. A coroner is an elected official, which is a doctor licensed to do autopsies. That's not something I have to do very often. Not exactly what I would call dinner talk, so let's drop it, shall we? Feel the tension on the table start to rise. Nope. About Reese. Reese is a talented artist. I was very proud of him. He has a lot of skill. I went through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. I think that's all I can manage before we get kicked out. Remain quiet. You remain silent, quietly picking at store-bought spaghetti and dinner rolls. So we were talking about wanting to watch a movie sometime this week, while Iris is still in town. I have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. No, just sit downstairs in the dark. You're so used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you'll be able to do, Reese. That's why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like this is ever gonna change. I'm sick every day. I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in a basement alone. If because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask permission from my mom to go with my friends over... Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can. I can to try to fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese. Bye. Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Everyone get out of my house, please. Just leave us alone. Don't try to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. You can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs his friends the most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that, and he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. Don't think we don't know something is up here. Do we? Look at what you think. I just want you out so I can take care of my son. If you're rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. Hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. Click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Do you think Reese's mom is poisoning him? She is, I swear to God. She wouldn't. It's so horrible. Who could do something like that to their own kid for so long? No, there's no way. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. It seems far-fetched, and it's definitely rare. But I don't think we can rule it out. The door at the clinic feels like it had the same pull on me as the carving in the mines. Do you think there's something back there? No one of those carvings. There's somewhere in there. I'm certain of it. Okay, that'd be really weird. Let me find it. Do you think you'll get another vision? I'm just spitballing here, but I wonder if what the carving showed you last night is related to the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, do you? Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not bringing Dr. Kelly's clinic based on bad vibes Iris got. Do you think Reese might have a supernatural affliction? Like related to what you felt in there? If he did, why wouldn't Dr. Kelly have it? Makes more sense that he just got a genetic condition. Assuming there isn't any foul play. She's just overprotective. I'm sure that's all that's going on. And she has every right to be. I mean, poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what it's like for both of them to go through. Look, I'm just saying. Maybe there's more to their dynamic than just him being sick, but it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. Should probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's just get going. The sun is setting, and we don't want to miss a second of ghost action. Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. Lit by the orange hues of a setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in the small town now stands an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Maybe Stella is right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in there, and you feel it stir as the sun sets and daylight fades away. Enter the library. Yes, as the exterior is intimidating the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them to the left. Hey, Oscar, are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in the library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Hey, just in time. Rosalina's situated in the back room. Alexis is keeping her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. I'd love for her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. How's she doing? She's not quite as chipper as she was on the stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been by her side non-stop. She's been a really good friend. Rosalina and I are both lucky to have her right now. Well, she's back home at least. We'll be able to get her back into a real home in no time. I'm fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, Sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. Ooh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know when it might come in handy. Whoa, that's a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug-out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me. I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way, we can go in light and pop out and grab more stuff since we're already getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. There's something back there. I could feel it. Really? This is so exciting. I can't wait to finally see a ghost. Yes, exciting's a word. I'll tell you to feel about it once things get started. Hey, it's Zane! His shirt has his name on it. Don't rush off ghost busting without Zane. No way you're going to forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. I was confronted with my own mortality the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. My house is big enough for 5 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here, so let's get started. I guess she can catch up with us when she gets here. Well, if y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Hey, human. Kick ghost ass, okay? Here's my special tree. You got it, Pixel. You and your companions grab some equipment from one of Stella's carefully stashed bug bags before heading toward the junction connecting Oscar's house and the library. Looks like the summon's almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey! Whoa. Not going in without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see with my own eyes. Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. Oh, hi Zane. What's up? Yo! Rosalina. I'm gonna let him handle it. This I'd best let Oscar handle this. I've had enough resting. It's not like hobbling around the library is any different than hobbling around a house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home. You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed. You gotta learn to walk around eventually. Might as well start while I'm still on pain meds. It has one story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest. Oscar sighs. Doctors did say I should encourage you to practice walking. Okay, you can come along. But if you get tired or if it starts to hurt, you let me know right away. Thanks, Dad. Now let's get our house back. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls, and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. And there's that feeling again. Like the mines. Like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something in this house. Though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you can't know. Okay, it looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. They made it in time. Let's get the show on the road. I don't have all night. Tabitha! Right, she's here. Wow, Iris. You really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yes, I know. We all know. Iris, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? What? I like her. We're friends. Really? Yeah, so what? I think it's weird to be friends with a cousin. Wow, Iris. You have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. I think we're in for an interesting night. I wonder if the ghost will even show up with so many people around. But it's just me, or does it suddenly feel colder? Sure does. I definitely feel it. Dr. Gunn says it's actually a couple of degrees cooler. That's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa. A genuine cold spot. Gotta stop a pick for prosperity. Is that it? This isn't very scary. But Rosalina, the ghost must have manifested in your room. Shouldn't we have seen it? Or shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. That made me switch rooms with him way before he moved out. I was about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. What if there was something back there? I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. You're like so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost. Alright, gang. I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. I want to do that one. So I'm gonna. Fucking achievement. Oh, if that's the case, then I call dibs on Tabby. Fine, but Iris is coming too. Three of us can search these dangerous room, like the bathroom or a closet. No, absolutely not. I think we all know how that would go. Ghost or no ghost. Splitting up is always a recipe for disaster. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together. That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. Yo, let's find the ghost. Are we gonna get rid of it? Like, how does one bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols for every major religion. Assorted holy books, such as salt, charge, ectoplasm. And if worst comes to worst, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Aren't the Ouija boards, like, super cursed? Are you sure it wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is to scare kids at slumber parties. I think I'd rather not take that chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door to something worse. Wow. You've never been superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Whoa. This is where I've seen it. It was on top of the stain. Yeesh, it's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about this damaged culprit? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird. I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. Same temperature as the living room. I don't even my father. Your equipment is wrong. Sand is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. It's a stain, Dad. You just cover it back up. I don't mind sleeping in here. Let's get scientific about this. If you scoped out the stain a bunch, maybe it's part of a summoning ritual. I have never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever. I'm supposed to know that. Not everyone gets to learn how to clean things. If y'all are offering a free carpet cleaning, be my guest. Stain is an attempt at expression. There are no words, no decipherable patterns, but you can feel it. Cry for help from something that's lost its voice. I like how we could be so creepy. I love it. Lily's crying out for help. Might be onto something, Iris. I wonder if this blood spilled something out on the floor underneath. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? The house owned by the government. No. I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out of it every day than have the government take me to court for destroying their property. Don't worry. She'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there would be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Only one way to be sure. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Oh god. You're doing the government a favor, really. Everyone's face. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch in the floor around it stained in reddish brown. What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. The hatch! This is even better than finding a message. There's no basement in this house. At least, we aren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming up from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, alright. Got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Y'all know last was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space, or whatever's underneath the hatch. It must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the chalk around the area and leaked through the carpet. It's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. Simple as that. It's not mud. It's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Well, you tested it wrong. Can't be blood, right? Cake is right. Got a muddy floor. And that's why it's cold in here. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, you solved ghost problem. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor, and someone tried to seal it up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room. We know what's down there. If you consider they may have tried to seal it because it's unsafe. Uh-oh. You think the flooding could have made the house unstable. I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it. You come to an Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. At least physically, this is Oscar's living room. Spiritually and mentally. You've been ripped away to some other place. The building feels colder, and there is something in the air that feels wrong. It's stale. Like an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? It was the ghost. No way. It had to be something nasty in that basement. The whole town's been full of old tunnels. It would surprise me if that's why the hatch was sealed in the first place. Let's get the hell out of here before the bad air gives us brain damage. Cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar's house in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must be misremembering things. Let's go. What if the others have passed out in Oscar's house? Or somewhere deeper in the library? I know you like to play hero, but us getting those kids out of the mine last night was dumb luck, and we shouldn't have done it. At the very least, we shouldn't push our luck here. Moving back for them won't do them any good. If they're not outside of the library, call the cops and let them take care of it. We don't want to wind up passing out again. We're of no use to anyone like that. Maybe you cross the hallway and open the door. Something isn't right. What could it be? It feels like late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet. The scent of flowers drifts in the breeze. This is a trip. Tabitha, we saw another one seeing the sketchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? I'm having a stroke. Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? You see the creature behind the thorns. That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. Reach forward and pinch your cousin. Hey, what was that for? So remember, you're supposed to pinch yourself to see if you're dreaming. Tabitha glares at you. We're gonna exit somewhere. We just gotta look. Wait, do you hear music? Why? Not necessary. Over the stairs as a figure cloaked in shadows raises to attention. Stella. The lover. Who are you? What are you doing on property? Eddie. It's Charlie. What? Say Eddie. I was going with that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Edwardine. Eddie, you gotta be kidding me. This is Stella. This is the lover. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Indeed. Let me look at this. The part of me that lets me know what other people are says this is the lover. Don't tell me what I know. What I know is that this isn't Stella right now. It's the lover. Let's go with the first one. What, pray tell, this little part of your brain tell you I am? Says Tabitha. Cause you know you're not completely broken. But you could say the same. You should have stayed gone. You absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you will understand what Father might do. Oh crud, I think I missed a line. I get it. You two rehearsed this little scene just to freak out your cousin. Cool. You stop now, get the picture. I don't have to explain it, but the lines keep popping into my head, like these quiet whispers, and I missed one. Oh. Go with me, Eddie. Would you always wanted to see the coast? There's a chance. We just leave. Is this about what I told you earlier? So tell me, who's not anyone with the stuff I'd say to you in private? I can't, it's not easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now, I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. What responsibilities, Charlie? Shut up, shut up. Screw your family. Screw my family. Why are we letting choices made by our fathers destroy our lives too? This shows that you're speechless. You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. You're right. What I came back for isn't worth it, but here you are. I won't leave the Hollow without you. If you change your mind, I'll be around. She's gone, along with the shadow at the corner of the room. Come on, I must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into the weird garden, greenhouse, whatever this is. Use your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Where did the annex go? Let's try the door. There can't be anything behind it. If it's just standing there. Ignore her, walking forward and reach for the doorknob. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? It's messed up. We need help. God, please let this call go through. What if the ancient lady taps her foot as she waits for a phone to connect? Hey, it's... what? No, it's Tabitha! Did you see my caller ID? Step it around to me. Do you hear what I'm... Listen is cut off by dial tone of the disconnecting call. Great. She won't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. The mother! Junior! Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry. Jesus. Where's Lena? Just get the shit out of me. The mom. Maybe we should run him out on the rail too. Make an example of the whole family. Oh, what's going on? Am I gonna have to deal with you doing this all night? Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Mama, what's the man talking about? Why hasn't Daddy come home yet? Who are you supposed to be this time? Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy. Or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. As for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? Daddy said when he's not here, I'm the man of the house. So you don't get to push around, mister. I'll call the police. Oh, so you're some kind of toddler now, aren't you? Just be bored. The coppers aren't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you work in the mines too, instead of lazing about in the big house. Maybe you should have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't wear something like that. Don't hard to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out. Unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're like I'm even letting you live. I don't want to go. I haven't packed all my puppets. I haven't even said goodbye to Eddie. I don't want to leave. Can't you clue me in at all? Please, just break character for a second and tell me what the hell all this is. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones. Even better than these. It's good for him. He'd be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep, just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. The mother and the mom were whisked away, leaving you in Tabitha in an empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Well, this is not what I had in mind, but I guess I'll go ahead and end the episode here. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.